Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about Marvel show She-Hulk, episode 9, the finale. Oh, yeah. Let me give my overall thoughts on the show as a whole first. Um, I thought this was a fun, interesting show. It had comedy, it had some drama, it had hints of action, and it was something that, it was decent. I would recommend it. It was a good show to watch. It was cool. It had its moments. It had its shaky CGI moments, especially, and some story beats that just didn't seem like they really were important at all. You know, and some waste of time things, but that's just almost any TV show. You can't expect them all to be perfect. I'm just saying. So, yeah, I thought it was okay. Now we're going to get into the spoilers. Spoilers! Okay. So, the finale of She-Hulk. Hmm. This was weird and yet okay. Like, I wasn't satisfied with what I got at all. I'm gonna just say that. Last episode she got took in by the police for whatever reason. They put her in the same cell that Blonsky was in. I don't think she should have been arrested like that. I don't understand what was happening there, but whatever. Her buddies come and get her out. She more can focus, and then she had to put on the inhibitor. Seriously? So, okay, we're gonna skip past that dumbness. Then she's only focused on getting back at Intelligentsia the legal way. I'm like, what? I'm with Nikki. I'm like, girl, by whatever means necessary. No, she wasn't trying to do all of that. So then she ended up, because of this situation and the inhibitor and her job only wanted her if she could be She-Hulk to do her job. Then she lost her job, therefore she has no money, therefore she has to leave out her apartment and move back home with her parents, where they're not the greatest, people to live with. Who wants to live with their parents? Just the rules, the regulations, the attitude they have. No, you don't want to do that. So that sucked. So she decided to spend a few days at Blonsky's retreat. I'm like, okay, maybe this will get better. Meanwhile, while she's going through all of that, Nikki and Pug is hunting down what's going on with Intelligentsia. Nikki done found a way to get in and get invited to one of the meetings with some old video of Jen dancing in college, which I felt like was an AOC reference for sure. And people having a problem with her being like, she was in college. What do you expect? To have fun. That's what you do. Anyway, as well as learn. Don't get it wrong. As well as learn. So they didn't get invited to this thing. She pulled Pug into it because it's for men, and he's the one gonna go in there and infiltrate. He did a great job infiltrating the group, finding out that Todd was the actual Hulk King. I'm like, are you serious? All this time you've been just a, oh, dude, jackass. That's all I gotta say to that. Anyway, his whole thing was he wanted to be a Hulk. So Jen, looking for Blonsky, finds him there at their meeting because he's getting paid, which is all he really cared about. He was not a part of the Intelligentsia. He just letting them hold their meeting on his compound because he was a guest speaker about empowerment, in this case for men. And he didn't know nothing about what they was doing or what they had did to her. He didn't know nothing about that. But still, bro. And you transformed. You abomination. What is happening right now? So she pissed about that. He done broke his parole. They try to attack Jen. He protecting her. Then out of the blue comes Titania through a wall. And you're like, wait, what is she doing here? Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere comes Bruce. And you're like, wait, what is happening? It got crazy at the end of this episode. I'm like, okay, but all these fights going on, what's happening? It was this is the part where I feel mixed feelings because I enjoyed seeing Abomination and Hulk tussle, but this ain't the situation in which I want to see them tussle, or in this manner, having it happen. It just didn't make any sense. It's like what, And then it wasn't like Jen still had the inhibitor on, so she couldn't like turn into She-Hulk and help or fight Titania or deal with anything. It just didn't make no sense. So she broke the fourth wall on this one. She didn't just break it; she tore that bitch down, and she went all the way through the Disney Plus menu and down to the assembled thing, the little documentary segment that they got behind the scenes, and she went to the writer's room. She walked the Disney lot, and she went to the writer's room. She-Hulk did. Yeah, and she talked to them and told them how dumb it was, and all the stuff that she wanted in there. But you know what? Things she wanted in there still didn't make any sense. At the end of the day, her ideas weren't no better than theirs. So no one wins. Them, her, or us, as the viewers. I was like, what the hell is this? She didn't seen this robotic Kevin, call herself going to see Kevin to talk about this situation after she left the writer's room and get all this meta explanation about the movies and the shows and the characters and how they wrote and what they do and yada yada yada. And I'm like, this is interesting and cool and all in a way, but for the finale of this show, no, this is something that should have happened episodes ago if this is what you want to do, because there definitely should have been an epic battle. For sure, there definitely should have been. But this, what? I'm not feeling it, not at all. So yeah, she did that, and then she told the thing what she wanted, and then she went back into her episode in which she got what she wanted. She wanted more Daredevil. She got Daredevil for a week to meet her parents, have a barbecue, in which Bruce shows up with his horribly CGI'd son Scar, and I'm like, and they passed over that so fast. It was like, what? Wait, what? What happened here? What? I'm confused. Like, y'all not gonna even talk about this. The Thing didn't even say anything, and I said the Thing because it just looked terrible. I'm like, please, that does not be the complete model, and it didn't talk. So yeah, they weren't ready. That was a rush job for sure. And then for the don't know if she got a job back, don't know if her and Matt is gonna be a permanent thing, and she gonna be visiting New York to see him, if she gonna pop up on his show. And then for the post-credits scene to be Wong breaking Blonsky out of prison again, and this time he's going to stay at Carmitage. And I'm like, why? Why are you going? Why? First, Wong, why are you doing this? Why do you keep breaking him out of jail? Your explanation made zero sense in the second episode, and it's not making any sense to me now. And Abomination, why are you going? What's your plan? What do you plan on doing? Future setup for what? I couldn't see it. The vision's not there for me, and none of the part of the show helped set it up. So yeah, that was She-Hulk. Yeah, a sad, but a good but unsatisfying finale to a decent show. There you go. That's how I can sum that up for you. Okay? So if you got some time on your hands and you like Marvel stuff and you feel like, you want to not be left in the dark about stuff that they might bring up in the future, go ahead and watch the show. Because I'm not sure what's going to be brought up in the future. Quite frankly, it's not making any sense to me. I will see you guys for another installment of Marvel content at another date. In the meantime, you guys have a great day.